Today we're going to finalize our master schedule process by going through the load, import, saving that, printing your rosters, and hopefully not have any problems. So we're going to go down to Power Scheduler. First thing I want to do when I'm in Power Scheduler, for me, I don't know your schools as well, is I'm going to look and see right here, how many students do I have total? So I can see I have 317 students total right here. So that tells me how many I should be loading. So I'm going to go right down here to the load button. Click on that. I'm going to load all students, and then I want to close sections at max. This is one of those many places we have to do the close at max. So I'm going to go right here, close at max, and I'm going to click the execute. It'll take just a second, it'll spit out a report. So it loaded 302. So I know I have 15 students that didn't. A few of these say impossible to schedule. So what I want to do is I want to scroll all the way down here to the bottom because I got all of my students done. I'm going to hit import. You can import as many times as you want. It doesn't hurt anything. One of the nice things it does with import is once I import that, it says changes recorded. I can go over here to my master schedule and I can look. I want just the homerooms, my days, all my rooms, my teachers by department. So we can that kind of setup, hit submit, and it's going to show me my homeroom balance. I just want to look and see to make sure I don't have any of them at 0 or 1. So TK, you might not have any TK kids, so that's not as big a deal. But everything else should be fairly well populated. So now I can go look at those students. When I want to look, I can go back over here to this little queue button right here and click on the queue itself, and I can view that same log, and I can start looking at kids, and I can see that they were incompatible. For me, I know what that means. That's the student program data. It's saying that it was too complex to try to schedule those kids in and get a balance out of all those factors, and so it gave up because it only looks for less than a second, which sounds like a really short time, but for a computer that's a pretty long time. But because it's only 15 kids that didn't schedule, I'm not going to dig too far. I know a lot of you are like me. You want to find that problem, you want to solve that problem, but you could spend hours digging around to rerun it to find that problem, or you can just go into those individual kids. So I can look at this one, it's Stuart, I can look at my students, and I can just manually schedule them. It's far easier to just go and grab those kids one at a time, and I can go right here to that student. They are set to schedule, so that's one of the easy problems, I guess, if you wanted to look for those. But I'm going to go over here. They didn't get a schedule. I'm going to click on manually schedule. Now here's where you can either just click the box and submit. That's fine. It'll randomly pick a teacher for you, or when you're going back, both this process and you're cleaning up the schedules when you get them back from the teachers, if you click on this little blue box up here, it will show you the teachers that are available. So I can see how many are there. I can see they're already balanced, so I'm just going to grab one teacher, hit submit, do that until I'm out of my little error kids, the 10 or 15, if that's what you have. If you have 50 or 60 kids that didn't schedule, then I would say we dig around. You can reach out to my team for some help. We can help you look for what the error is, but typically it's a smaller group. If they don't schedule, hopefully you get all your kids scheduled, but that's where we go. From there, once you have them all scheduled, we'll go down to this little button down here where it says Reports Custom. Under the post build functions, you see this K6 roster report. That'll generate just a roster, a blank roster. Remember, no teacher names, no room numbers to share with the teacher, so they can help move those 1s and 2s around for it and help you rebalance the classes if they need to. That's what we recommend you do, and then you'll be done. congratulations, you're finished with Master Schedule.